I'm sure this episode is going to be totally coherent. At least that's what I tell myself to get it started. Chapter 21, welcome back to my my Immortal. If you've missed the previous part, those links in the description. We are reaching the halfway point today, which I do think is reason to celebrate. It's almost over, everyone. This might be the longest part of all. So, chapter 21, author's note. Screw you, okay? You all suck. It's not my fault if it's spelled wrong, okay? Cause that Beisch Ravern, cause it, screw you, preps. What? The author's note is the worst part, objectively. Whoops, saws Raven, thanks for the help. BTW Transylvania rocks Harad. I even got to go to the castle where Dr. Cola was filmed. Everybody remembers that, don't they? Later, we all went in the skull. It's starting again. I don't know why. Oh yeah, because I do this to myself to please you people. You're sick.
You're sick, you know that?
Draco was crying in the common room. Draco, are you okay? I asked in a Gothic voice. Everybody's just conformists. They're all a bunch of rats racing their graves. That's the Gothic voice, right? No, I'm not. You bitch, he shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way. I started to cry because I was afraid he would commit sewer slide. Yeah, I could tell. When somebody runs in a certain way, usually with their arms behind them like Naruto, I'm like, oh, that kid's gonna end himself today, for sure. It's okay, Annabee, said Vampire comfortably. Comfortably. You understand that language is just the communication of an idea. So whatever gets the idea across, I guess it counts, technically. I'll make him feel better. You mean you'll go bang him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco. Vampire came too. Draco, please come, he began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face. I was so turned on, because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophone, then frick off. Frick off. Yes, we are all homophones around here. And then, ... we heard some footsteps. Vampire got out his black invincibility coke. It does make you feel invincible, though. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand. Who's there? He shouted angrily. We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly. What is happening? Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, screw you, you preppy little poser, son of a freaking bitch. Vampire said, under his breast, in a disgusted way. Under his breast. He just like lifted up and whispered. Excuse me. Who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filth, is there anyone under the cloak? He asked. Filth nodded and then ... Pause for effect. Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as ... Where's Pac-Man when you need him? Mr. Norris was taking of the cloak. We just started, you know? It's not as bad as it could be, but it's pretty goddamn bad. There's no way to set the bar. What the? he yelled, but it was too late because we were ruining away from him. You're ruining everything. Why are you doing this? And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school. Draco, I cried, are you okay? I guess though. Draco wept. We went back to our coffins, Frenching each other. Would you just French a vampire? Never mind, it's fine, it's fine. Everybody's in the enemy. Draco and I went to watch Lake Placid. See? Isn't depressing? Lake Placid? I think you've missed the point. On the Gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now. Oh, like That's So Raven. You remember from the Disney Channel, That's So Raven? You didn't watch the Disney Channel because you're so Gothic. There was a knock on the door and Fug and the Mystery of Magic walked into the school. Oh my God, I don't know who any of these people are. I guess we'll find out. Chapter 22, it's the halfway point. Hang in there, people. Author's note, STFU, preps. Stop flaming, okay? If you do not lick it, fook of. I know it's Mr. Norris, it's Raven's fault, okay? 1-1, you suck. No, just kidding, Raven. You fucking rock. Preps suck. Oh God, this doesn't get any better, does it? Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna tell myself we're halfway and it's all gonna turn out great. All day, everyone talked about the misery of magic. Well, anyway, I woke up the next day. What? Probably that sentence should go, never mind. Never mind, I don't care. I was in my coffin, so I opened the door. I was wearing black, lacy leather pajamas. Sounds uncomfortable to sleep in. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diabolo, Draco, Dracula, and Willow. Whoa, the whole gang's here. I opened my crimson eyes. Willow was wearing a tight black, oh God, I thought we got off easy with the leather pajamas, but no, we're gonna run down everybody's fucking outfits. Okay, fine. A tight black leather top with pictures of bloody roses all over it. Under that, she wore a black poofy skirt with lace on it and black Gothic boots that was attached to the top. You just say all black, that's fine. Please stop. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt. God, you guys remember Simple Plan? It's the whiniest band in existence. How could this happen to me? I'm just a kid. Holy God. And baggy black pants and Vans. Draco was wearing a black MCR t-shirt and black jeans and a leather jacket. Everybody was wearing all black. It's fine. Move on. He looked just likey Gerard Way and almost as fucking sexy. Vampire looked like Joel Madden. Bloody Mary was wearing a tight black poofy Gothic dress that she had ripped, so it showed off all her cleavage, with a white apron that said bish, in other words, and MCR lyrics on it. Kind of like one dress that I had seen Amy Lee wear once. Oh yes, you're so inspired by the things that you see. You made this? I made this. Darkness, who is Jenny, was there too. Huh? Yeah, we just made up another character. She showed up sometime while I was describing the clothes. Who the hell is this? Who the hell cares? She was weaving a Gothic black dress with ripped stuff all over it and a lace-up top thing and black pointy boots. So were Crab and Goyle. It turns out that Darkness, Diabolo, Crab, and Goyle's dad was a vampire. Whoa, he gets around, doesn't he? Look at it. You got 4 kids all in the same year? I'm impressed. He committed suicide by slitting his wrists with a razor. Okay. He had raped him and stuff before too. Oh my god, dude.
What the hell? No way!
It's only getting worse. I thought it would only get worse with the writing, but no, even the content is slowly devolving. I am terrified of where we might go. They got all depressed so that they became Gothic and converted to Stanism. Yes, all hail Stan. I made that joke early on. I loved that it actually happened. Also, can you tell me what clearage means? Is that like if you have no cleavage, then it's just clearage, right? OMFG! I yielded as I jumped up. Why the fuck are you all here? Enemy, something is really messed up, Draco said. Okay, but I need to put on my freaking clothes first, I shouted angrily. It's all right. We have to go now, and you look kawaii anyways. You're so beautiful, Draco said in a sexy voice. Yeah, run around in your pajamas. The audience will love it. Oh, all right, I said, smiling. But you have to tell me why you're being all erective. I will, he said. So I just put on some black... Stop. Nobody cares, please stop. Black eyeliner, black lipstick, red eyeshadow, and white foundation. Then I came. Didn't we all? We all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. A fucking prep called Brittany, the Gryffindor, was standing next to us. She was wearing a pink mini and a Hillary Duff t-shirt, so we put up our middle fingers at her. That's my favorite part. Honestly. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there, shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too. This cannot be, she shouted angrily. The school must be closed. The Dark Lord is planning to kill the students, yelled Cornelia Fudge. You're not fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You're too old, and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. Well, that explains the Gothic phase that he had in the last part. You must retry, or Voldemort will kill your students. Very well, Dumbledore said angrily, but we cannot do this. We can't close the school. There's only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. And her name is... Enony, Darkness, Dementia, Ravenway. Oh my god!
I am shocked. Shocked! Well, not that shocked.
What a shock that our OP's the chosen one. What a twist. Draco, Crab, Goyle, Darkness, Willow, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. ... I gasped. I know, we're all equally shocked alongside you. Surely you are meant to save the world. Save us from ourselves. Enemy, Dementia, Raven, Darkness, Way. I think I almost got the name down. Halfway through the story. I'm nailing it. Chapter 23. Author's note. De hut de fuck up, bitches. You're just jealous cause I got 10,000 reviews. Thanks to Raven for the help and tell me about the books, Girloo rocks. Let's go shopping together. Whew. At least it's only a sentence or two, you know? And at least my brain's already turning to mush. You can't hurt it if it's mush. The door opened, And Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stomped out angrily. Then Dumbledum and Rumbridge sawed us. With a saw? Please let that be how this ends. They just pull out a hacksaw. I think that's the best way that this could end. Mr. Way, what the beep are you doing? Rumbridge shouted angrily. Dumbledore blared at her. Oops, she made a mistake. He corrupted her. She means hi, everybody. Come in. C-U-M. That's probably the least objectionable thing in the entire story. Oops, she made a mistake. This whole story was a mistake. Well, we all came in angrily. So did all the other students. I sat between Darkness and Draco and opposite Bloody Mary. Crab and Goyle started to make some morbid jokes. They both looked like Volo. Who the hell are these people? I don't even understand the references that are being made anymore. We've gone too deep. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a cup. 8. E-I-G-H-T. The number 8, some Count Chocula. You're seriously killing me right now. Seriously killing me. I can't. Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other. With their wands? Or with their wombs? Because I don't even know that they had wombs, but apparently everybody in the story carries around a womb. Vampire. Draco, WTF? I asked. You fucking bastard! Yelled Draco at Vampire. I want to shit next to her. Can you smell my aroma, Ebony? My fecal particulate is a part of you now. Okay, I've described it too much. It's making it worse. I'm not helping. No, I do, shouted. You're not specifying who shouted, just somebody said that. Jesus Christ. No, she doesn't friggin' like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, screw you, motherfucker. She laves me, not you, shouted Vampire. And then, pause for effect, he jumped on Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. I mean, I thought you said bye guys or never mind. It's fine. It's fine. They started to fight and beat up each other. Oh no. Are we gonna circle back to the fact that the OP is like capable of killing the most powerful wizard in existence with just a flick of her finger? Or do we have to watch boys fighting over girls for another 3 hours before we get there? I mean, I know the answer, but don't tell me the answer. I don't want to know. We just keep on trucking. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on his broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a gray robe. Okay, but did he have a nose? Oh, he didn't. That's crazy. All the glass in the window he flew through fell apart. Brittany, that fucking prep, started to cry. Vampire and Draco stopped fighting. ... I stopped eating. ... Everyone gasped. The room fell silent. Many ... Pause for effect. Voldemort! He's coming right for us! Ebony, shoot him with your womb! Look out, whatever he's got in his pocket.
What is in your pocket?
Hey, Ebony! Darth Vader said evilly in his raspy voice. Oh, he's Mexican today. That's great. Super duper. How am I supposed to be scared of him if you don't describe what he's wearing? Just a gray robe? That's not scary. Doesn't even have any skulls on it. Thou have, like, failed in your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill vampire as well. If thou does not kill him before then, I shall kill Draco too. Whoa, talk is cheap, bro. Please, don't make me kill him, please, I begged. Who was she supposed to kill? Oh, who cares? Who cares? The plot's just rolling along. I don't know how it keeps going, but it does. No, he laughed crudely. Hey, hey, hey. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. Then he flew away, cackling. Okay, bye, Darth Voldemort. Is he a Sith Lord? I don't know what's happening here. Please, please. Chimichanga Mort, have mercy. I like the Voldemort voices. Travolta Mort, Melvin Milktoast Mort. Now we got Mexi Mort. This every time he shows up, he changes his voice. It's as coherent as the supposed plot, all right? I bust into tears. Draco and vampire came to contort me. Like lift your legs above your head? I mean, probably they did. But not like that, you bunch of pervs. Suddenly my eyes rolled up so they looked all cool and gothic. I had a vision. Oh, like That's So Raven. Do you ever see that show on the Disney Channel?
Come here, let me tickle your pussy.
I had a vision where I saw some lightning flash, and then Voldemort came to kill Draco, while Draco slit his wrists in a depressed way. It sounds like the job's getting done, one way or the other, whether Ebony does it, or Voldemort, or Draco himself. It's just the way it's going. No! I screamed sexily. Suddenly, I locked up and stopped having the vision. Ebony, are you all right? Asked Draco in a worried voice. Yeah, I said sadly as I got up. Why are you sad? Who cares? Why was the sexual screaming needed? Who cares? Everything's all right, Annabee, said Vampire, all sensitive. No, it's not, I shouted angrily. Tears of blood went down my face. OMFG, what if I'm getting possessed like in The Ring 2? The Ring 2. Yeah, that's the thing that happened. 7 days. If only it was just 7 days that we had to endure. It's okay, girl, said Bloody Mary. Maybe you should ask Professor Sinister about what the visions mean, though. Okay, bitch, I said sadly, and then we went. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I just feel my last brain cell slowly deflating, and I've resigned myself to that fate, you know? But it's not too late for you, dear viewer. You can still escape. Do better than me. Here we are, chapter 24, author's note. Prebz, stoop flaming the story. You're just jealous, so fuck you, okay? Go to hell. 111. Raven, fangs for the help. Except she missed the N in fangs this time, so whoopsie. Can't say that word. There's a lot of things we can say on YouTube now, but I'm pretty sure that's still a big no-no. We'll go skip right over that. We had deviation next, so I got to ask Professor Trevolry about the visions. Konnichiwa, everyone come in, said Professor Sinister in Japanese. Wait, I thought Professor what? She smelled at me with her with her gothic black lipstick. She's the coolest fucking teacher ever. She had long, dead black hair. That's what we're aiming for? I think all hair's technically dead. With blood red tips and red eyes. Her mom was a vampire. She's also half Japanese, so she speaks it and everything. She and Bloody Murray get along great. We still haven't spelled great once correctly in this entire thing. But again, I'm just rolling with it. I can't point out every little thing or we'll be here all day. She's also really young for a teacher. Today, she was wearing, oh God, okay, fine, it's fine. A black leather top with red lace and a long Gothic black ripped dress. We went inside the black classroom with pastors of Emily the Strong. What? I don't even know what is trying to be said here. I raised my hand. Raced it high into the air, I suppose. I was wearing some black nail polish with red pentagrams on it. Oh, you're so edgy. The teacher's probably gonna call on you because earlier she smelled at you. Whenever I'm walking down the street, I always tell girls to smell more. I'm like, hey, you should smell more. You're really beautiful. They never know how to react. What is it, Ebony? She asked. Hey, I love your nail polish. Where'd you get it? Hot Topic? Yeah, I answered. All the preps who didn't know what Hot Topic was gave me weird looks. Yeah, it's in a pretty obscure place called the Mall. You probably haven't heard of it. You're killing me, dude. I gave them the middle finger. I think you mean you put your middle finger up at them. We have to say it correctly, okay? Well, I have to talk to you about some things. When do you want to do it? How about now? She asked. Okay, I said. Okay, class fucking dismissed, everyone, Professor Travolry said, and she let everyone go. Wait, is it Professor Sinister or Travolry? Didn't everybody just show up? I took time out of my day to be here and it's just over? Except for you, Brittany. She pointed at Brittany and some other preps. Please do exorcise. Get it? 1 on page 3. I don't get it, if I'm being completely honest with you. But what I do get is the amazing fashions described in my Immortal. From where? Well, of course, the clothing sponsor of ReddX Industries, Hot Topic, owned by The Gap, but a lot of people don't know that. They seem diametrically opposed, don't they? But as long as they give me money, I don't care. Okay, I'm having lots of visions, I said in a worried voice. I'm so worried, is Draco going to die? Did you say that part? It's just monologue? Okay. She gave me a black crypto ball to lock in. I looked at it. Crypto ball. Get it? No, that was just a mistake. What do you see? She asked. I said, and it's all in quotes. I said, I see a black Gothic skull and a pentagram. Suddenly there was a knock at the door. I looked at it. It was Draco. He was looking really sexy, wearing a black leather facet, a black Gothic Linkin Park t-shirt, and black Congress shoes. What, like wingtips or something? What do people wear in Congress for shoes? I don't actually know. Probably boat shoes, paid for with taxpayer dollars. Okay, you can go now. See you next Tuesday, said Professor Sinister. Yeah, she said that word. We also can't say that word. Bye, bitch, I said, waving. I want to hear more about that crypto ball, you know? I know it ain't worth what it used to be, but maybe we just have another look at it. Hold on to it for a little bit. Diamond hands. You gotta hodl until 0, you know what I'm saying? This was all way before cryptocurrency was even a thing. I went to Draco, and Vampire was sitting next to him. We both followed Draco together, and I was so exhibited. You have exhibited a lot. Nothing that I ever wanted to see, but yes, you did. Congratulations, I guess. Chapter 25. The author's note. Stop flaming, okay? If you did not, then I'll tell Justin to bet you up. 1111. And I'll tell all the Reds to put Virtus in your computer. 1111111111. Fuck you, you one Raven. Thanks for the help, one. You know you have to hold down the shift key, don't you? She doesn't know. I was so excited. I followed Draco, wondering if we were going to do it again. Yes, please do. That's the most exciting part for all of us. We went outside, and then we went into Draco's black car. Ebony, what the fuck did Professor Travolry say? Whispered Draco, potting his Gothic wit hand with black nail polish on mine. He said you're gonna die. Hurry up and do it so the story can be over. She said she would tell me what the visions meant. Toromao. Toromao. You mean this has to go on for another day? Ooh. I grumbled in a sexy voice. He took out a heroin cabaret and spiked it and gave it to me to spork. What? What does that even mean? I know, it's not even... Huh? My brain... Did you hear it? That was the crack. All right. He started to fly the car into a tree. Oh God, that sounds so good right now. Just the sweet end. Silence and darkness forever. Give it to me. Sweet release. I need it. I'm gonna go slip my wrist. We went to the top of it, and Draco put on some MCR. All the things he never told me, and all the smiles that are ever gonna haunt me, sang Gerard's sexy voice. We started tiling off each other's clothes fervently. Yeah, tile them off. Make sure you tile off all them clothes. He took off my black thong and my black leather bar. Yeah, I use this bar to hold my boobas up. I took of his black boxers. Then, pause for effect. He put his trobbing you-know-what in my tool, sexily. Wow, that was so hot. You described that to a T. I hope we don't get demonetized because that was like far too explicit. OMFG, Draco, Draco! I screamed, having an orgasm. We started Frenching passively. Suddenly, wait for it, I fell asleep. I started having a dream. In it, a black guy was shooting two Gothic men with long black hair. Well, good. I'm glad we get a break from the love scene because that was really turning my crank. Now it just jumps straight to murder. Shooting with his womb? It's probably my favorite typo of the whole story. No! Please don't fucking kill us! They pleaded, but he just kept shooting them. He ran away in a red car. No! Oh my fucking God! I shouted in a scared voice. Ebony, what's wrong? Draco asked me as I woke up, opening my icy blue eyes. You ever notice sometimes your eyes are blue and sometimes they're crimson? I mean, it doesn't surprise me, but it's just weird. I started to cry, and tears of blood went down my face. I told Draco to call Vampire. He did it with his black Lichen Parkmobile. It's not just a car anymore, okay? It's the Lincoln Parkmobile. You start the engine and it's like, rolling in my skin. But the worst thing was who the people who were shot in the dream were. ... Lucian and Sirius! Exclamation 111. Oh, thank God that's over. You know what? I could do one more, but I'm not going to. Not today. Once my brain makes the cracky crinkling noise, I can't do it no more. It's unsafe to continue, so we're gonna wrap it for now. We'll pick up with chapter 26 in the next one. If you like this episode, friends, please don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I really appreciate that. Check me out on social medias, Twitter, Twitch, Discord, TikTok. I'm still trying to get up over there. 1,000 subs, I know it can happen. Very slowly, one follower at a time. Thank you also to my Patreon patrons, my YouTube channel members. Double thank you to the Double Dippers. Hey, please support if you're able to. If not, don't sweat it too hard, friends. Just join us again tomorrow. That's what's most important. Keep yourself safe out there. Wash your hands. And always, always remember that you are loved. You are worthy. You definitely, definitely deserve it. And I shall see you in the next one. So until then, bye-bye.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.